Today's show brought to you by HP. The party's over. The walls are starting to crumble. Paid media's domination of ultimately communication, media, branding, advertising, etc. no longer the stars of the show. Ad Age just came out with very, very interesting information on the top or the leading media companies. Guess what? 2008. Basically, they flatlined, they stopped growing. 0.8% media growth. Now that 0.8 media growth, by the way, lowest since 1991. So far in the first half of 2009, we're talking about 4.3% decrease, reduction in media billings coming from these companies. That is the lowest since 1981, when these records were even shared for the first time. So since we started monitoring the top 100 leading media companies, which was in 1981, there's never been a decrease until now. What's happening? Is it in fact the beginning of the end? Well, absolutely. 11 of these 100 companies, by the way, filed for bankruptcy or bankruptcy protection in the last 12 months. Granted, most of them, not all, but most of them in the newspaper, magazine, and kind of yellow pages or classifieds space. So we definitely know which industries are kind of falling first, print and classifieds. But radio is not going to be far behind, and television is not going to be far behind that. And quite frankly, online advertising and digital is not going to be far behind that one as well. What's happening here is not the beginning of the end, it is the end itself. People are going to spend less time consuming paid media. Why? Because they're spending more time creating media, creating their own content, curated, filtered, vetted by other people just like them that they trust. We are no longer going to be victims or slaves to the 6 o'clock news. Not going to happen. Expect to see these reductions continue. This is not a blip, my friends. This is not a one-off. This is how it's going to be, and you need to make plans and take steps to rectify that. And you're not going to rectify it by doing the same thing over and over again expecting a different result. You're going to need to change the game.